What's up, guys? Zaid here. Another day, another locals, another top deck profile. Today I got second, and I last time at the regional was the last time I played. This like 3 days later. I was playing Fluanderies, but today Tommy needed prosperity, so I borrowed more expensive cards. So I played a SwordSoul Brave 60 card. Shout out Tommy who's recording, and also for getting a Brave engine. So now when he plays non-Brave decks, I get to play Brave. And so I'm gonna get just right into the deck profile. Honestly, like I said, second place 401. Shout out Ginge again. Last locals deck profile I did, he was my only loss, and now me and him drew. So Nick plays games on YouTube. And I'm just going to the list and talk to you all about it as I go.
Let's go.
For the Brave engine, the like standard three. Wait, this goes like this: 3 of each of the good ones, 1 of each of the like not bad ones, but bad to draw ones, and then 1 foolish, because foolish is like a fourth.
Foolish is a free Brave engine.
Yeah,
like,
it's water enchantments, but it's
yeah.
also a Tenyi if you want it to
sure.
be. So these are all cool cards. I seen builds play 2 of this. If I played Souls, I would play 2, but I didn't play Souls today because Matt was using them. So
what about 2 Griffin?
Some builds played 2 Griffin. I could see it. I wouldn't have wanted it today though, honestly.
Okay.
Not in this exact deck, but in other variants. And then for the Tenyi cards, 3, 3, 3, 3.
Pretty much standard.
I think 2 of this is standard, and I was
Really?
siding 1 out. Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're not playing Red Rose because neither I or Tommy had access to the Red Roses today. But like a level 7 plus Red Rose is just like Baron plus Halky Fibrex combo, whereas a level 1 plus Red Rose isn't. And so that's why they like the 7s more than the 2s, than the 1. But I like the 1 because it's a tuner, so you just like use it for Helk, and it's kind of nice. But you can always side 1 out. You need at least 2 in your deck, though, so they can add one another back infinitely, almost like a Sinister Serpent. And then this is where the list is a little different than other lists. I play like a weird SwordSoul lineup, where I play 2 Ecclesia, 1 Moyi, 1 Taie, 1 Long Yun, and 1 Blackout.
You did play the Long Young today?
Yeah, the standard, like, you don't play these 3. I think the standard is like either these 3 or these 3.
Yeah, yep, that's exactly, yeah.
And I was playing 6. My thought process was like I said, I wasn't playing Red Rose, I wasn't playing Souls, and so there's like, I was kind of building with what I had. I wanted these 4 for sure, because like this card came up a lot, this card came up a little bit. But the reason I played these are because like in this build, you're usually just like normal summoning a hand trap sometimes as a tuner, or you're just like you'll go special Tenyi normal hand trap. But if you do it with this, it's still a tuner. But if you don't have Brave, it's a starter, and if you're going second, you could special it as an extender. So like I would side this out games 2 and 3 if I was going first, but when I was going second, having it in is like crazy. And I also I wasn't going to show these yet, but I'll show them actually here because of the synergy they have. I also play the DPE package and the Ready Fusion. So if you open either this or you're making a play that goes into DPE, the Ecclesia is like not only link fodder, but it also is a follow-up, which is kind of cool. I feel like I've talked about this in a lot of lists. Like I like playing these cards together. They're really cool in theory. And then I play 3 E-Telly along with the Ready Fusion as an additional extender. And then Called By and Desires. These cards, they're 1-ofs. You don't draw them that often, but when you do, they're like really nice. Then I got this is actually 40. So if you weren't playing 60, I could be like, oh, that's a deck profile, but we have 20 more cards. The Garnets, quote unquote.
Yeah.
I actually had a line that was really cool today. I made Helk and I had this in hand, but I made Helk without the normal summon. So instead of summoning this from hand, I summoned Adhara from deck, and then I just normaled this and went into the Auroradon and had an extra level 1 tuner so I can make the Herald of Arclight also.
Nice.
That was really strong. Snow is predominantly, like, it doesn't really come up in the main combo because my deck build's not perfect, to be honest. I don't have like a combo line that ends on this innately. But a lot of times they'll like hand trap the Halky Fibrex and use Helk's effect on their turn to tag into this. Use this to dump Snow. And then this is level 3, so it can synchro with like a Griffin for 10, which is kind of cool.
Kind of.
But yeah, these cards were good. I also had like a couple games where I just like drew Snow and it was insane. I just pitched it. It's also another Foolish Burial target, so those are cool things to consider. And then for the most important part of the deck, the hand trap lineup, I played triple Droll, triple Lancia, triple Ash, Veiler, Imperm. I said those opposite, but you know, Ogre. And so typically, if you're used to seeing my lists, these 6 are typically triple Nib, triple Bell, or some combination of those. But the thought process today was I wanted to main stuff to beat Fluanderies because Dave plays it, and then there's like 2 or 3 other players at our locals that play it. And so if I can main deck to beat Dave, then I could just like, the rest of my deck should be fine against like every other deck. Then it would just give me a chance to like auto win the game 1. And in hindsight, I don't really think I like that logic as much, because I think that this deck's matchup might just be fine. I don't know though, but I feel like I could just side these and have mained the nibs in something else, and I would have liked them more, because they were kind of dead in some matchups. But like obviously it still got there, so maybe the thought process was right, because if I would have played him, I would have had like more win buttons in my deck, and then that would have been nice. But that's the deck in the main. The extra deck, let me move these guys back, because I brought them out because I was talking about them. The extra deck, I got my 2 fusions. DPE is DPE. This card I actually like... is weird because the standard line, you don't go into it in this build, but it's good like follow-up. If they make a Hulk, or if you make a Hulk and they hand trap it, you could just like ready fusion or E-Tele or something and then go into this. That's it for the fusions. I guess I'll go over the links next. Yo, shout out Dave and Tony, they just got here. Oh, don't put it out there. They don't get to see them. But we got Anaconda, Double Hulk. I was borrowing Matt's. I had to give it back.
Sorry.
Aurora Dawn.
Thanks, Matt.
Double Monk. Oh, did I say Monk twice? I think I called this Monk on accident. Double Hulky Fibrax. 1 Aurora Dawn, double Monk. These all came up. The second one of this never came up, but you still play it. And then for the synchros, 1 Arclight, 1 Riser, 1 Yazi, 1 Baxia, 1 Cheeseow, 1 of the new guy, and 1 Baron.
Yeah.
Everything here is insane. I think I wanted to play... I kind of want to cut the Ready Fusion because I want 1 more spot. Because I want to play what was it? There was another card I want to play a generic level 8 Synchro. I had to come up a lot where I needed something generic and level 8 to make, like Savage or Chaos Ruler, I guess. And, but aside from that, I like the deck. If I were to cut Snow, then I would cut this for a Formula Synchron.
Yeah, I forgot to pick one up.
I want to have one thing to summon off Hulk, and right now it's this. Formula could be fine too, though. And I guess onto the side real quick. The side's kind of quick. It's just like triple cross out for when you go first because hand traps. I cross out, I did Nib today, and then I won the game. And Speak of the Devil, 3 Nib, 2 Bell, 3 Token, 3 Gamma Driver.
So you're just a hand trap man.
Yeah, these are all the ones that... Oh, shout out the boys. You struggling? Give me 1 second, deck profile, guys. I gotta let Dave in. What's up, dude? I'm almost done. You came just in time.
Right, yeah.
Shout out Dave. Shout out Tony. Asian with Cards on YouTube. But yeah, I play a lot of hand traps. These ones I usually main, but they don't work against Dave, so I didn't. And then these ones are like extenders, so they're really sick for that. They can make the DPE. But that's about the list. I didn't like it that much. It wasn't too crazy, but I figured out a lot of stuff I want to change. So when I whoop everyone at locals again, I'll do that. So, yep, that's it. Thanks for watching. Boom.